Hello princes and princesses, Davina-Pearl here. Welcome back to a new video. If you're not subscribed yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Today's video is a fun one. We're gonna do a little tag. I felt like doing a tag. I like watching tag videos. Christian girl tag, blah 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 tag, whatever tag. I like tag videos. So I decided to do my own little tag video, and I'm doing the mom tag, new mom tag, Christian mom tag. I gathered a few questions from like 2 different tags, also from the Christian tag because there was no Christian mom tag, and as a Christian I think it's part of my identity as a mom as well. So we're doing that. I have my laptop here because I'm filming with my phone. My camera is still in remission. I need the questions, so I have my laptop in front of me. Let's do this. So first question, what was the hardest thing about being pregnant for 9 months? One of the hardest things, and I was not pregnant for the full 9 months, but one of the hardest things during my pregnancy definitely was not being able to sleep on my belly. I am a belly sleeper, so that was hard. I don't eat sushi, I didn't care. I don't drink, so I didn't care. What else? Like I said in my previous video, if you haven't watched it yet, go ahead. My pregnancy was pretty easy, breezy, beautiful pregnancy. So that's really one of the things that I missed. And when I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes, but also eating properly. That's hard. Can you think of any good things you enjoyed during those 9 months? Again, not full 9 months, but I love being pregnant, honestly, truly. I love being pregnant. I enjoyed my pregnancy. I was healthy, it was fun. Any good things that I enjoyed? I enjoyed feeling my baby kick. I enjoyed sharing those moments with my husband when he would put his hand on my stomach and baby would move. I enjoyed I just loved my pregnancy, honestly, truly. So those are the things that I enjoyed. Baby was healthy. I enjoyed seeing the baby. I enjoyed my whole pregnancy. So yeah. Would you have handled childbirth differently if you could redo it? There was nothing in my control that I could do differently. I would say maybe not let the enemy play in my head for that short amount of seconds when I had to go through the C-section, and I was like, God, where are you? You abandoned me. But other than that, I had an amazing team. I had an amazing team, honestly, truly, from the nurses to the doctors, every single one of them, the resident doctors. So maybe ask God that I don't have a C-section. But other than that, no, there's nothing I would do differently. Favorite mom hack. My favorite mom hack. I don't know if I have hacks yet. I don't know. I'm not a seasoned mom yet, so I don't know. Most embarrassing mom moment. I haven't had any yet. I don't think I've had an embarrassing mom moment, so no. What part of the day do you love the most? When baby wakes up. It's also annoying because I have to wake up, but he's just smiley. I don't have a baby that wakes up and starts crying. He will wake up and sometimes just like play on his own for like 30-ish minutes unless he's hungry, then he'll let me know. But he doesn't yell, he doesn't, and he's been like that since he was little. I don't have a crying baby. And so when he wakes up, he smiles a lot. So just seeing his little face in the morning when I open my eyes is, I think, what I love the most. What part of the day do you like the least? When he refuses to sleep, like yesterday or the day before yesterday. He decides that he wants to play at midnight or 1 a.m. and I want to sleep. So I think that's what I like the least when, and it's not always like that, but on days where at night he refuses to go to bed, I like that part of the day the least. I just realized that I had my face like this for the past few minutes, but whatever. Question 8, the worst thing someone said to you when you were pregnant. I don't think anybody said anything happening to me when I was pregnant. I can think of one thing, but I don't want to expose the person. So other than that one thing, I don't think anyone has said anything to me negative or like really mean when I was pregnant. People were nice. People were very gentle and considerate at work and my family. So yeah. No. What was your spiritual journey like when you were pregnant? That's a whole video because although my pregnancy was it happened in a time of my life where I was going through what I call a spiritual desert. So it was complicated. And it's weird to say, but I leaned a lot on my husband's faith. My spiritual journey was up and down, up and down. It's one of the reasons why I was off YouTube. It was a lot of questioning because a lot of things were happening in the background that I did not understand why. And I just needed to find myself again in God, and doing so while pregnant and emotional was challenging, but God saw me through in his goodness, and I'm thankful. A baby name you did not agree on. I had my names picked before I met my husband. He had one name picked before he met me, and it's the same name in different languages, but that's not the baby's name, maybe our future babies. And I showed him the names that I had, and we agreed on that. We didn't not agree on anything really. We were looking for a middle name and then decided to go with his first name. So my son has his dad's first name as the middle name. We are pretty much in agreement when it comes to baby names, so that doesn't apply to us. Do you co-sleep? Yes. We started co-sleeping when he got circumcised because it was just easier. Yeah, we do co-sleep, we do so safely, but we're in the process of transitioning him to his own bed very soon. Something you bought but never used. Thankfully, there is nothing that I bought that I never used. There are things that I haven't used yet, but I was very thorough in my research and I got a lot of useful gifts. Thank you to the people who buy me things. I got a lot of meaningful gifts, useful gifts, and I was, like I said, thorough in my research. So I really looked into the things that I would need. There's nothing that I haven't used, that I never used. There are things that I haven't used yet because they're not age appropriate, but I've used them. 3 hospital bag must-haves. I will say charger. Have your charger. You want your phone charged because you're gonna want music. In my case, I wanted music. You're gonna want, some ambiance. So, and you want to be able to reach family and things like that. So have your charger, don't forget it. Covers, blankets for you, your partner, and your baby. I feel like hospital blankets have a smell, and it would swaddle him in those blankets, and I would like switch the blankets that I brought. And then they would re-put him in those blankets after his checkups and things like that. And some of them really smelled weird. My husband just got here. So charger, blankets, and snacks. Are you a routine mom or go with the flow mom, and what does bedtime look like? I am absolutely not a routine mom. We do not have a routine. Kinda, sorta, but it's not strict. Bedtime looks like on days where he's taking a bath, because I'm not giving him a bath every day yet because Canada is cold. So I will sponge bath him every day, but proper bath is 3 times a week. So on days that he has a bath, I'll give him his bath, give him a bottle, and put him to bed. That's usually around 9ish. He goes to bed at 11 on his own almost. So yeah, that's kind of the routine, but we don't really have a strict routine yet. What type of labor did you have in related? So I talked about that in the previous video. You can go watch that. But I had a C-section and I had hospital birth, and I don't remember the name of the medication that they gave me to help lessen the pain, but I did not have an epidural. Have you ever been mom shamed? Nope. What has been the most rewarding thing about being a mom? The smiles that he gives, seeing that he's fulfilled and happy when he's with us, and just being a mom is the most rewarding thing, the most demanding yet rewarding thing that I've done so far. The biggest challenges you face since becoming a mom, I would say being organized. I'm still adapting. I'm still lacking in some departments. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. Staying up on top of things and being organized is one of the most challenging things that I'm dealing with right now, but we're getting there. How have you changed as a person since becoming a mom? My sister jokingly or seriously says that I was nicer when I was pregnant. I became nicer, more gentle, more patient. And I think that stayed. I think I'm a little more patient. I am forced to be patient. You have a whole human being that depends on you, who cannot speak and who cannot express his needs in the language that you understand. So you have to guess what he wants, and that requires a lot of patience. So I'm really more patient, and I have so much more respect for all the moms. I'm more patient and more gentle. I'm more kind. I was already, but I'm more. How do you stay on track in your walk with God as a new mom? That's an interesting one. So, like I said, I was going through this spiritual desert that lasted a long time, a year. So, the entirety of my pregnancy and a few months after I gave birth. I've decided just to be more intentional. So, I try to even pray laying down in my bed. I try to get in a few worship moments, even just 5 minutes. For some people, it's insignificant, but for me, it's being intentional. So I really try to, when I wake up, I pray with my baby, pray even for 5-10 minutes. I do my best. I try to read my Bible more. I bought this devotional that's helping. I'm starting journaling again. So that's how I'm getting back on top of my walk with God, on track in my walk with God, and I'm trying to stay the course. How do you plan on sharing your faith with your child? That's a good question. I think that seeing us pray and read the Bible is just the beginning. He will understand, and being open in our conversations. So I will obviously have him in Sunday school, but here at home, I will tell him about Jesus. I will, in terms that he can understand, and pray for and with him at that time in the morning. And Sunday we'll go to church. Every week we'll go to church, and we'll go to Sunday school. But at home, it's really having conversations, reading Bible. The Bible for kids. I found a few songs, like nursery songs that are Christians and tell the story of the Bible. They talk about Esther, talk about David, talk about Jesus, and things like that. So those are the things that I plan on doing to share my faith with him. As he grows, I will adapt in the approach, of course. The best bit of advice you've ever been given, biggest bit of advice you give to me. I was given so many advices, so my best advice to a new mom would be to trust your instinct. Sometimes you have to shut the voice of other people off and trust your instinct, because you have to develop them. And if you never listen to yourself, you're never going to develop your mom instincts. Take the advices, the good ones, put aside the ones that you find doubtful, and listen to your instincts. Get to know your child and get to know yourself as a mom. Your inner voice as a mom matters, so trust your instinct. What advice would you give a new mom who is also freshly born again? I'd like to do a podcast on this. I think your baby is the best representation of being born again. You know, how they just trust you for everything, and they just know that you're there and you're looking after them and you want their utmost good, and you know, and that's what God is to us as a father. He wants the best for us, and he provides for us, and he loves us unconditionally. And just look at God, how he looks at you, read your word, try your best to have a system which I'm trying to implement a system, implement a routine that allows you to spend quiet time with God. I will share the devotional that I am reading right now by Joyce Meyer. I think every new mom, born again Christian, should get it. It will help you spend some time in the presence of God, quiet time in the presence of God every day, which will help you grow. And the more you spend time in His presence, the more you want to spend time in His presence, and the more you grow. And I'm on this journey right now, and that's the advice that I would give a new mom who's also born again. And another bonus advice would be to surround yourself with seasoned Christian moms. Choose your village properly. It matters. And last question, describe your child in a single sentence. I cannot describe him in a single sentence. I'll say in a single word, easy. He's easygoing. He's honestly so easy to parent so far. He's so easy to take care of. I have it easy baby, honestly. And if I had to say something about him in one sentence, he's the person that keeps me sane, honestly, truly. Every time there's chaos around me, I just look at my son. Every time I get anxious about something, I just look at my son, and through him, I just see the goodness of God. He's a gift from God, honestly, and so yeah, he keeps me sane. I had the remote on my lap, so I kept pausing this video by mistake. But anyways, that's it for the tag. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, it was fun. It was fun to me to answer those questions. And I'm supposed to tag new moms, but the new moms that I know are not YouTubers. So maybe they can do it on Instagram. I'll tag them on Instagram. So yeah. If you're not subscribed, like I said in the beginning, make sure to subscribe, like, share, comment. I'll see you guys in my next video. Like I said, every Monday there's supposed to be a video on the channel, one bonus video sometime during the week. If ever on Monday there's no video, there will be a video during the week for sure. I'm doing my best to stay on top of things. Bear with me. I am getting organized. I am putting in place a system to be able to remain consistent. That's it for me today. Thank you for tuning in. Remain blessed. I'll see you guys next time.